set in the village of Coldley, UK. In the fog-covered hills of Coldley, a small, forgotten village in northern England, there stood a tree that the locals never spoke of. Not in daylight, and certainly not after dark. It grew behind an ancient manor house, long abandoned and sinking into the earth like a grave. The tree was tall, with bark like polished brass and leaves that shimmered even on cloudy days. Most striking were its fruits, golden pears, warm to the touch and glowing faintly at night. No birds perched on its branches, no animals dared enter the grounds, and no villager had set foot near the manor in decades. The stories were always the same. If you pick a pear, they whispered, you'll never come back. One autumn, Eliza Hartley, a researcher from London, arrived in Coldley. She was fascinated by English folklore, especially botanical myths. She'd found mention of the golden pear tree in an old journal archived at Oxford, a brief entry from 1892. The pear still glows. Mother says never to touch it, but I want to see what it does. Eliza was intrigued. A tree with luminous fruit, undocumented and surrounded by silence, was too strange to ignore. The villagers were polite but distant. When she asked about the manor, their expressions tightened. Best leave that place alone, said the innkeeper, an elderly woman with clouded eyes. Cold Lane Manor is cursed. What grows there was never meant for this world. That night, Eliza climbed the crumbling wall of Cold Lane Manor. The garden was overgrown, but the tree stood tall and perfect in the center, untouched by time. A soft golden glow pulsed from its fruit, casting strange shadows across the ruined courtyard. She approached slowly, drawn like a moth to flame. One pear hung lower than the rest, as though waiting. As she reached for it, the wind stopped. Everything went silent. No rustle of leaves, no distant owl, not even the beat of her own heart. Then a voice spoke, not aloud, inside her. One wish, one price. Eliza gasped and staggered back. What are you? A seed from another world, planted in greed, fed with longing. Visions blurred her mind, of a 19th century nobleman who had traded something unspeakable to a wandering mystic for a tree that could grant wishes. Each golden pear would fulfill a desire, at a cost. The cost, a life. She turned to run, but the tree's roots moved, slowly, deliberately blocking her way. You touch the gift, make your wish, or stay. Eliza trembled. She hadn't meant to take anything. Just study, just understand. I wish to go home, she whispered. Wish granted. She awoke in her bed at the Coldley Inn. Morning sun streamed through the window. Relieved, she dressed and went downstairs. But something was off. The innkeeper didn't recognize her. The newspaper dated May 17th, 1912. Her phone was gone. Her clothes had changed. The world outside was quieter, older. Her wish had been granted, but not the way she intended. To this day, villagers in Coldley still warn travelers of the glowing tree. Some say it's a doorway. Others say it's alive. And sometimes, just before dusk, a woman in odd clothes is seen wandering near the ruins, confused, silent, and never aging. The pears still glow, waiting for the next touch.